I know it's a little early in the day, but all this talk about food has me thinking about dinner tonight.
Anything specific?
Well, I'm kind of thinking about a big helping of phosphorus to boost my energy, and some zinc to help with my mental clarity.
Really?
And maybe some B12 and B6 to support my emotional stability, and all that wrapped up in a tasty serving of saturated fat with CLA to help protect me from cancer.
Oh, I think he means he wants a steak.
You're right, and preferably grass-fed and at a bargain price.
Well, you're in luck, because we have a dynamic duo in the Healing Quest kitchen to share a great recipe that meets your specs.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here today with you and my wonderful friend Elsa, who's just an excellent chef.
Thank you, Laurie. Hello.
And together we're going to create a beautiful and healthy meal with meat. You know, meat's gotten a bad rap over the years, and conventional meat has deserved that rap. And as many of you know, industrial raised cattle has horrible properties associated with it, including overproliferation of antibiotics and other chemicals. But this meat, which comes from U.S. Wellness, is a beautiful piece of nutrient-dense information for your body and has wonderful medicinal properties. This is purely grass-fed, grass-finished beef. And this particular cut is called flat iron. Now, what's interesting about the flat iron is that it's not an expensive piece of meat, but when cooked properly, it actually can have the flavor and the quality of the finest filet. And the truth of the matter is, no matter how much money you're paying for conventional meat, you're not even getting 1/4 of the great essential fatty acids and the A's and D's and K's and amino acids that are in this beautiful piece of meat. So Elsa, what's the first step here?
Normally, a flat iron steak, you would marinate over a period of hours. We won't do that today because we really want to preserve the flavors of this meat because it's so well raised. So we really want to take advantage of that. So what we will do, we'll coat it very simply, coconut oil.
Coconut oil is incredible, and it's got antibacterial qualities to it. It's just a fortified, beautiful oil.
Now we're going to use some sea salt.
Sea salt has a much better profile than conventional salt. It hasn't been processed, there's no chlorine bleach added, and it's an excellent source of iodine.
And we'll also add some pepper.
It's a wonderful flavor palette here. It looks beautiful.
On both sides.
Excellent. And then, are you going to use any herbs in this?
I was thinking this is a recipe for my son, actually. My son loves to eat steaks, and he has an herb garden in the back since he was in 3rd grade. So we have a lot of rosemary that's growing very easily and deliciously. So we actually add a little bit to the steak on both sides. And when it is cooking, the flavors of the rosemary infuse the steak really, really well.
How long would you say it takes to cook this?
Okay, that's a very good question, because say we want a medium rare steak. Now these steaks are thick. They're over 1 inch thick. So typically I would do 5 or 6 minutes per side.
Excellent. Okay, great. I'm excited. Getting hungry already. Now, I know the pairing of a raw food with a cooked food is a really excellent combination for the digestion. What sauce are you preparing? I know you said you were going to prepare the raw sauce.
Another reason why I chose this sauce, the chimichurri sauce, not just because it is raw, but because it is very rich in flavor, and because the steaks are not marinated, we're going to add that texture and flavor with the sauce. So when you take a bite of the steak, you take a bite with the sauce. They combine beautifully in your mouth and your palate.
It's originally an Argentinian sauce, but I know that you've modified it to make it Mediterranean.
Yes, we're going to add some Kalamata olives as well as some capers, and that'll give it a little bit more of the Mediterranean flavors.
Oh, that's excellent. I love that.
We have olive oil.
Okay, and this is first cold pressed organic extra virgin olive oil. And I know that you're using the parsley.
We're going to add some Kalamata olives and some capers.
So as I was mentioning, there's so many great properties to foods that we don't think about. This little innocent chopped garlic has great antibacterial properties. It's another great anti-inflammatory. There's just wonderful elements to garlic.
Let me flip this over.
Okay.
And then we'll
now,
add the rest
I know the chimichurri normally calls for a red wine vinegar, but I actually asked Elsa if it would taste okay with apple cider vinegar because this is a really excellent medicinal vinegar, and it's actually a healthier vinegar that's raw as opposed to the cooked or pastured vinegar that it originally called for, and you said it would taste good, right?
Yes, absolutely. I tried it already.
And when we pair this beautiful piece of meat with the greens in the parsley, and we use the apple cider vinegar, and soon we're going to be plating it on this beautiful arugula, which has so much good chlorophyll, it creates a balanced plate to have a complete and beautiful health-filled meal.
Now, because it's a flat iron steak, we will slice it in nice, like 1 centimeter slices.
Okay.
Isn't it beautiful?
Such a beautiful job. Now, shall we be plating this with?
Yes, let's plate this.
Let's see, let's get this nice piece here. Oh, look at the beautiful rosemary there. That's just gorgeous. Okay, and then do you want to put the chimichurri on? That looks so beautiful, Elsa.
Beautiful recipe.
Okay, I'm going to put some of this beautiful red beet salad here to the side. Oh, wow. So what about this? Do you think that if you brought this out to your family, they would be happy to partake?
I think they'd be impressed.
We were certainly impressed, and so was our crew. We all enjoyed sampling that steak dinner, and Elsa's son liked it a lot too.
You know, a steak like that is an excellent source of the healthy saturated fats we all need. We have Elsa's recipe for you on the Healing Quest website, and you can also find many healthy beef recipes in one of our favorite resources, the Nourishing Traditions Cookbook.
Also on our website, you'll have information on how you can find grass-fed steak in your area, or connect with an online source who'll ship it right to your door.